Imagine with me. The feeling of being watched. Knowing that there are eyes on you. Even though when you look around, you see no one there. I felt this. I felt them. There. Watching us. Those that came before and all of those that will come after. Those from before looking at us wondering if anything they did made a difference. Those that come after. Looking back at us through time for wisdom, guidance, for hope. I was standing there looking inside of myself, and the way my breath and my heartbeat overlapped, side by side. Like different layers of the same thing. The next remembering. What I'm about to describe is happening to each of you separately, but at the same time. Pitch black stretches infinitely all around you. You hear your breath. Each barely audible exhalation lingers for a moment around you, as if it were slowed in time. Finally, you see a small, silvery orb appear in front of you. It feels as if it was pulled right out from your forehead. You almost didn't notice it happening.
Oh, no.
You each have a list of memories I asked you to write. Kindly roll a d4, please.
Oh, come on.
This is.
Oh, God.
No way!
I'm sweating.
Wretched. Wretched is
Oh,
what it
no.
Oh,
No.
the worst.
No.
Take
No,
note
really?
of the number and the
One.
memory on your list that matches the number rolled.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Catalina,
Yeah.
describe the memory.
It's my first time being asked to heal someone. It was a kid from the village. He got a nail through his hand. I don't know how he did it, but he was crying and his mom was so mad at him. And I put my hands over his hand and I watched it knit itself back together, and he was so happy.
There's something in the look in his eyes that stands out to you as he's experiencing that wound get stitched. The eyes can say so much. And you look at his eyes and his mother's eyes. What do they say to you?
Thank you.
That recognition lingers in your mind for a moment. Goja, describe the memory.
I don't want to. No, I'm kidding. I am at the cenote, and I am with Neza. And Neza is doing the ritual. What did I write? Yes, doing the ritual for my last remaining sibling, Mateo, was passed.
No.
And
That's a big one.
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, I would say the biggest one. Yes.
No.
And watching Neza go through the process of transitioning the soul from one plane of existence to another, my mind plugs back to La Lomita our sanctuary, our family sanctuary, and recognizing that my ritual isn't complete until I go there, gaze at the stars, and properly grieve my last remaining family member.
Watching the art of Neza's ritual of remembrance as it's enacted upon your brother Mateo's corpse. Being pulled from there to a thought of a place of significance, Alomita. Your mind lingers there for a moment. Leo, describe the memory.
I'm a little kid with my dad, and we're laying together in the field outside our house at night, looking up into the sky. And there's little light bugs floating around. And he's pointing to them and making up constellations since we can't see the real stars.
Your father's voice lingers with you for a moment. And as you're experiencing this memory play out, you notice how he would inch closer to you as he would point out these star bugs. And you recall how warm his arm was wrapped around you, and how his chest would rumble when he would speak, soft, gentle quake. Neza, describe the memory.
It's actually a memory that I discussed before. It's Leo disarming Azune while we were all training together with the Rangers, and how surprised everyone was and how confident and sure she looked that she was going to disarm him.
You're seeing that moment play out, and it feels like you're remembering it slower than it actually was. You're able to notice details in how Leo moves, the way Leo holds herself, glint behind Leo's eyes, confidence, the precision. And you remember wondering about your place in that. Seeing something in someone else that you might aspire towards. And as you're thinking of this, each of you, you notice that the memory which you described is contained within that silvery orb floating in front of you. You look towards the orb and you can see glimpses of the memory itself within it. And it replays itself as if on a loop. And with each repetition, it's as if you can see it more clearly. Something else stands out to you. As if you are experiencing it again and again, more deeply, each time it repeats. Then, as if something pinched a small part of the orb and started to pull it.
Oh.
You see the silvery light of that orb stretch and start getting funneled away. You witness the orb dissolving right before you as this happens, until the orb and the memory you described vanishes.
No.
And although the memory is gone, the feeling of having once had it remains. you are aware that something was there and that it was taken. You also know in your gut that this cannot be the first time this has happened. Though it is the first time you are aware of it happening. The pitch black remains stretching infinitely out, and you see in the distance the last glimpse of something gentle, silvery, disappear.
Holy man.
What do you do in this moment?
I think Leo will look around and call out, "What are we fighting? Why us?"
The rest of you hear, "What are we fighting? Why us?" Echo. Echo.
In our dream, we heard her?
You heard her as if it was happening somewhere within ear's reach.
Well, okay.
Can I run toward? Am I able to move?
Yeah, can we see
I
each
run
other?
You look around and you see darkness.
Okay.
Can I run in the direction I think the silvery thing was going?
You can.
Yeah, I just run that way.
I think I'm also gonna run after mine as well.
Perception check from all of you, please.
Perception. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, and we're still with the rules pre-sleep, or what's the?
You
What's the
are no longer. Yes, you are still pre-sleep.
Exhausted?
You still have.
In the dreamscape, we're still exhausted.
So that's
10.
That's an 11 for me.
An
Yeah, for
11.
Leo. Yeah.
14.
15.
15. So Leo and Catalina, you start running. You notice that it feels that you are on some sort of solid ground. Your footsteps are making purchase on some sort of surface. And you feel yourself moving forward, although there is nothing for you to see around you that allows you to track how much distance you're covering.
Dang.
All of you hear the sounds of a pair of footsteps running. 2 pairs of footsteps running in the distance.
Leo,
You hear that?
Catalina?
You hear that? All of you.
where are you?
Where are you? Echoes.
I don't know.
Can I move towards her voice?
You
Can I gauge the distance?
Based on your roll. What was it again?
Sorry, it was 10. There was 12 plus 2 minus 2, so 12. 12.
Got it.
Yeah.
At this point, you can't quite gauge exactly where it's coming from. You think it might be coming from ahead of you,
Okay.
but you don't see anyone.
I'm still running.
You're
I am
running.
also running.
You hear those footsteps start to move forward, and you're running right afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Koja and Neza, what are you doing in this moment?
The men.
I'm being a man. You had said that we were like washing that memory over and things were becoming clearer and deeper, the one that we let go. And as I was thinking about that, the thing that became clearer was Azune's reaction to Leo in that moment. And what I saw for the first time was his fear. But then that memory was pulled away and I didn't know what. I found myself fearful, but because it was the direct link to that memory.
Yeah.
And so I'm standing there sort of like, the only thing that comes to mind is like when you have a bad moment on an acid trip and you're talking to someone and their face starts to go and you're like, oh, I'm in it now. Yeah. So I feel like I'm in that moment where I'm afraid. I don't know why I'm afraid in this nebulous void space. And then I start hearing voices. So I'm going to make myself small and try to wake up.
Okay.
How I would if I was having a bad acid trip.
Yeah. Koja.
I smile because in this horrific moment, clarity has come as well. This is the feeling I felt for decades and decades. This feeling of kind of remembering, memory being fuzzy, it suddenly realizes that this isn't because of old age, it's because of this trickery that's at play.
Oh my God.
And there's something cathartic in the release of knowing that you are not responsible for the loss of your own self. That there's something else at play that is stealing things from us. It is a traumatic experience, yes, but it makes me feel comforted that I am not my own enemy.
As that's moving through you, does it become externalized in any way? Does it move through your body and out in any way?
I kneel down and I want to take this moment because I know that after this moment, stuff's about to go down. And this is the point, for Koja, this is the point of no return. This is the turning point of his story. And I want to take in this moment of forgiveness for as long as I can. And I can hear Leo and I can hear Catalina, but I choose to not address that at the moment and really sort of give myself a hug psychically. For all those moments that I really judged myself harshly for trying to find information and like recognizing the frustration of my party members not being clear about the memories that have eluded me. And I want to be kind to myself at this moment. I want to take some time for me before I engage and try to follow the voices of my party members.
You do that. And as you give yourself this moment to be there for yourself, you can hear the sounds of Leo and Catalina running in the distance and calling out into the void. You hear Leo's voice and Catalina's voice, and you hear in the spaces in between all of that, your own breath. Different from moments ago when you first found yourself in this eternal pitch black. There's something about it. It's not measured, it's chaotic, but it's comforting. It's relief. And it lingers in the air in front of you. Until all of you suddenly feel yourselves, no matter where you have made your way to, feel yourselves rapidly get pulled upwards until you feel like you're floating. You're weightless, high, up, above the valley. See it manifest underneath you. You look down and you can see the full expanse of the land below, the town, the gift of the two rivers, the monarch meadows, La Lomita, the cenote. You can see everything stretching as far as the ruins and the small keep within its inner wall, and even beyond. And you can see it all with incredible precision. And your attention is pulled towards the statue at the center of Alma in the festival square. A pulse of energy emanates from it. And it forms an orange dome around the town. Another pulse of energy moves outward from the center, this one expanding further than the previous, forming a purple dome that surrounds the gift, the monarch meadows, the cenote, La Lomita. A third pulse forms a yellow dome, even larger. It includes the hunter's camp and the old camp. A fourth pulse forms a blue dome, its barrier reaching all the way to the entrance of the ruins. Roll for me a history check.
Yeah. It's still exhausted?
You're not.
Okay, 15.
You feel yourself up high above, starting to feel this newness. As you're noticing the world underneath you in these domes. 15 history?
15, yeah.
19.
19?
9 for
9 for Leo. 10.
Hey, there you go.
Leo and Neza, you are, your attention keeps getting pulled back towards the festival square, and you're seeing these different colored domes, each next one larger than the one before it. Koja and Catalina, you're watching that blue dome form itself right at the entrance of the ruins. And you recall when you first arrived at the ruins, the barrier that initially prevented you from entering and how it repelled Leo and Neza. And you recall that you saw momentary pulses of blue energy streak across. You all notice a fifth and final pulse of energy emanating from the festival square. This one makes a dome of red. It's just barely larger than the blue dome, and it ends further into the ruins right at the edge of the keep. From high above, you see across the valley 5 domes swirling with energy in each of their respective colors. You hear a voice. You've made it far this time. And that is allowing you to see things a little more clearly. I believe some of you wondered if there was a protection around Alma, and now you can see that you were right. Different layers of protection that become thinner and thinner the further away from Alma one goes. I think you understand that. Your friend, the other member of your group, fell beyond the 5th boundary, beyond what you see as the red dome. He was outside the thinnest layer of protection, and that is the reason he's trapped. Falling unconscious in any way within the red dome will cause the forgetting, some of which is permanent. And there is a cost still within any layer closer to the center of Alma. You left off within the 4th layer, the blue dome, the cost of which became clear to you just moments ago. A memory lost forever. You suddenly feel yourself falling.
But who the hell was that?
Incredibly fast. And then you
Roll for voice recognition.
What was that?
Yeah.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's all do it.
It sounded familiar.
Never mind.
It sounded really familiar.
16.
11.
11.
For what is it again?
Insight.
A roll for who the fuck was that?
That's a 21.
21.
Oh!
You're asking yourself, who the fuck was that? And you can't place who it was. But there's something undeniably familiar about this. Even though you don't recognize the voice and you can't place it,
Was it feminine or masculine?
it was the voice of a child.
Oh!
Is it the kid who stole the
Yeah,
it's not.
No, it's definitely the
It's
kid
definitely
from the.
not.
It's definitely the teleportation kid.
Yes.
It's not a kid that you're familiar with.
Right.
But you
God.
do recognize that it's a sound of a young adolescent, a child.
Oh my
A
God.
tween?
A tween?
Tweed.
And as you're processing that, you're making your way down, falling. Suddenly you find yourself floating again, back in the infinite darkness. And you look around and you see that you are not alone. For the first time, you see each other in this sea of nothingness. As I place you,
Oh no! No, come on! Not the map of darkness. No,
Jeez.
not the darkness map.
And so just quick question while you're doing that. So have we long rested now?
Oh my God!
Have we long rested now?
No spell slots.
Okay, but I'm not
yet.
exhausted.
You're not exhausted. Wait, what? Okay, so the insight check. Give me
Oh my
a
God.
nature or an arcana check.
Okie dokie.
As this voice is speaking to you and reaffirming some of what a few of you believed might be true.
Okay. 5 nature.
5 nature.
15.
Wait, what did
15? 15 arcana for Neza.
15 as well.
Heck yeah.
15 for Koja. Nature, arcana?
Nature.
And I
Nature.
got a 12 nature.
12 nature, okay. Catalina, you are, you
Shook.
are floating in the space. You see Leo in front of you.
Yeah.
And you're just still a couple moments behind catching your bearings. What is moving through your mind right now as you are having a struggling kind of
So
keeping
much, so many questions, so feeling like we're way underqualified for
up?
this.
Somebody comes to mind. Who is it?
Oh, Arden, 100%. I'm so concerned for Arden. I'm so concerned that the people that we weren't there to protect aren't going to come back. I'm so concerned that if they do come back, they're going to come back different. I'm so scared for what's about to happen. I have no idea what's about to happen.
Something about staring into an infinite nothingness and then seeing somebody kind of start to manifest in front of you, even if it's a familiar person. Your mind in mid-processing wonders. You think of Arden and you almost see him in the space in front of you for a moment, and you recall the last vision you had of him
No,
being stripped away from himself and devoured
no.
by these abominations that
No.
struck at the gift. The rest of you you're noticing you are in what must feel like a dream. This must be some in-between place that's straddling your consciousness in some way, shape, or form. And the moment you recognize that, a couple of things become true. You recognize, Leo, that your exhaustion has started to strip away, but also, Neza, you remember beginning this loop, having stayed up all night, but not having had to suffer exhaustion.
Huh.
And you recognize that it's because before you step into that loop in Alma, you cross through this threshold. And this threshold does slowly but surely rejuvenate you in some way.
Physically, does it have like a psychic rejuvenation?
It has a physical one. Not, as far as you can tell right now, you can't determine if there's any other sort of mental or psychic.
So like the
rejuvenation.
anxiety I came with from that other space into this hasn't dissipated.
I'll take a wisdom check for you. Let's see.
Nat 20.
That's
Never happens when I need it to.
the moment you're thinking of this and that anxiety that you were feeling, it starts to melt. There's something that starts to happen to you when you recognize this is real. This is straddling some in between, but it's a place where you can let go and move on from. At least that's what it appears to you. And the moment you land at that, the anxiety melts away. You get the sense that this place is a place of possibility. And that you have agency here in some way, perhaps.
Huh.
You see each other. What do you do?
Did anyone else experience something from this?
Yeah, I saw the domes. Well,
And we heard the voice.
They were the same colors from the room.
And the child.
And before that, I lost a piece of myself.
I think I did too.
I did as well.
I did too. I'm gonna jump.
Whoa.
Yeah, it just occurs to me, we're in this sort of dream space, and I just want to test the
Physics.
physics of it. Yeah.
Lucid dream.
What do you hope the jump, the experience of jumping might be like?
I'm watching my friends talk, And I remember when we were sort of driven to action near the gift, and I saw Leo move her eyesight to the sky. And I when it happened, I thought, man, it'd be cool to be a bird. And I'm going to try and be a bird.
Wow.
Roll me an athletics check.
17 plus 4. It's 21.
You go into a deep squat and you prep yourself for a really high jump. As soon as you leave the ground, you almost feel yourself lingering in the air, as if you're floating for a moment, and another moment, and another moment. And then you come right back down to the ground, and as you do, something steps out of the shadows.
What?
You see.
What?
Stepping out.
Oh!
What looks like a boy of about 12. You can see what he looks like. He looks very elf-like, but different from how you've seen elves or heard them described. He has no hair. He has no eyebrows, no eyelashes. His skin looks the color of ash. His eyes are unusually large.
Oh my.
It's terrifying.
Hello.
Greetings.
What's your name?
He closes his eyes. He thinks for a long moment. I can't remember.
Is it the same voice?
It is the same voice.
Oh my God.
Who are you? What is your name? Why are you in our dreams?
Oh, I suppose this is very dreamlike. Let me explain. You are in the river of time right now. This is the place we move you through to make the reset happen. And as he says this, his form blurs for a moment and then it returns to normal. We do this because we are giving you more time, giving all of us more time by reversing a small piece of it.
Why?
Because the fate of everything is relying on this right now.
Who's we?
Myself and a very few others like me. The realm I come from is known as the Shadow World. It's regarded as a different plane of existence, but in reality, it is the outcome of your plane. Where I come from is your realm's future, and you are my realm's past. My people, we are those that come after you. We are descended from you, and we have been trying to send you a message, but there's no way for you to know how to hear it.
What's the message?
In lakech alakiin.
Were any of those words written on the walls? Because we have we were here in all these different languages, right? Or we were here before.
We existed.
Existimos exi.
You are running that all through your mind, and I won't even need a roll from this. You diligently recorded and committed to memory what was on the wall in the ruins, and you recognize immediately that this phrase is different from that.
Okay.
If he were to, you know how you play a record backwards?
Yeah.
Is he playing a record backwards? Is what he's saying, because he's speaking to us who are the past, being said backwards?
Roll for me let me see, an intelligence check. It's like a straight up intelligence check. Catalina, given what's moving through your mind, I would like a perception or an investigation check from you.
Ooh.
I had a kernel of a thought, and then I thought, squirrel. I rolled a 5.
21.
21.
And,
Neza,
Perception.
you basically had a thought, and it just sort of slipped through your fingers as you are looking upon the unusually large eyes of this creature, and you notice that he has no pupil, no iris. His eyes are all black, all black. Catalina.
Yes.
Although you recognize that this phrase is different from what was on the wall, there's something about it as it hits your ears that leads you to believe that it might be similar to one of the writings that was on there.
Okay.
And he repeats, "In lakech alaki'in." We believe it to be an ancient understanding far before your time, but it was recovered in ours. Some question its true meaning and origin, claiming too much has been lost in translation, but we believe it to be a reminder of oneness.
Something about our kind.
I am you, and you are me. And he locks eyes with you, and you see that like black infiniteness in his eyes, but you can tell that he is looking to you, into you. I am you, and you are me.
Tell me about your world.
My world. My world is a very dark world. We experience what we called the desolation. You saw a piece of that. We are the last remnants of a people that inherited a world falling apart due to our own desire for destruction. Listen to what I say. We believe that there is a way to avert this. We believe that there was an anomaly that happened in your era, and it caused an incomprehensible surge of power that sent Alma and the surrounding valley into my realm like a pocket. From your time, your realm sent ours into the future. When you stepped into the ruins, you traversed past the pocket of your plane and you moved into the shadow world. And there you saw the fate that awaits us all.
How long has Alma coexisted with your world?
He closes his eyes for a moment and...
Guidance.
Yeah, I would love to see how... Describe to me how you imbue him with guidance.
Okay, so the thing that has been going through my mind as I've been watching this being, I was laughing to myself, trying not to interrupt your moment, but it made me laugh, was looking at Leo and this thing and going, how the hell did we get her from him?
Or like she's before him.
I'm his ancestor.
Oh, yeah. That is even crazier. Yeah, so
presumably.
Presumably, yeah. So that I've been staring at both of them, trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then I ask about how long, and I see this child try to remember, and so I walk over and I kneel and grab his hand to try and give him guidance. But it isn't a hummingbird that comes out. It's a coyote that hops out and snarls.
Wow.
As if sort of on guard, doing the arcana that I've asked, but not maybe willingly.
Interesting.
You approach him and you reach for his hands.
Wow.
And
long, spindly. Do they feel? Are they human hands? Do they feel different?
They look.
Well, not human.
They
but,
look not very different from your own.
Okay.
There isn't anything unnaturally elongated or out of proportion necessarily, but the second you go to reach for them, and he stands there and watches you and doesn't resist any of this. The second you go to reach for it, your hands go right through his, as if they're not made of anything substantial. And that's the moment the coyote snarls.
Oh.
And he stands there looking at you all. And even though the coyote snarled, guidance takes effect. Yes? The coyote image catches his attention for a moment as it then dissipates and sort of wraps itself around him in a whirlwind of gold dust. And he calms himself. He appeared calm already, but then there's something else that settles, like waters gently moving into an incredibly still pool. And he says, I wish I could answer all of your questions, but unfortunately I can't. We are constantly running out of time, which is why we're here in the first place, trying to give you more. I and a small few like me are regarded in our era as il milagre, or the last miracle, or milagro, in your era's tongue, because we are time jumpers. And in the final moments, as the desolation took hold, we were sent out to try to stop it from ever happening. They use your memories. They steal them. They make you forget. They can only win if you forget who you are, who we are, together, as a people, as a lineage. They make you forget. And then he moves to the side and back to the group. I've been found. I'm afraid you'll have to find these answers somewhere else, as I have very little time. And he suddenly appears slightly grainy and blurs again for a moment, and then he comes back to normal. Perception check, as this has happened a few times.
18.
18.
9.
10.
Only an 8.
10. Only an 8. A couple of you have asked questions that he couldn't quite find the words to answer, and you find yourself lingering on the unanswered question for a moment. It seems like longer than normal. And you do realize this. Time here is moving very differently. Neza, you realize that although you felt like you were floating when you jumped, it wasn't that you were floating, it's that for a moment you experienced time slow down.
Whoa.
And as you're wrestling with that, Catalina, you notice this. It becomes clear to you that you're interacting with some kind of extension of the child, a projection of sorts, and that his physical form must be somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then you all see something else.
Oh no.
A fracture. Cracks across the space in front of you.
No.
It starts to tear open.
No. No.
And then
No.
one creature
No.
pulls itself out.
No.
Can I rush it?
No.
Roll initiative
I
for
want
me.
to.
Oh, man.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Phenomenal.
Oh my God. I have 13.
13.
I'm gonna just hit it with my mace a whole bunch.
We're
I have
all rolling
nothing.
initiative. The second somebody moves to take action, that initiates our initiative roll.
Oh my God.
We have Neza.
I'm
Absolutely.
going to tell you all what I'm going to do because I want to try and do it. I'm gonna run and try and tackle him into the fracture.
With yourself.
Yes. I almost was able to do it last time. I put my hand in there and I didn't roll high
You
enough.
want to go into the desolation.
I do. I'm playing with dream rules.
Leo doesn't
here.
know, so Leo will say nothing.
Leo doesn't know.
And we haven't gotten our spell slots back. I have no spell
Just
slots.
stand back, Catalina, don't get hurt.
No, I have a mace and a shield.
Oh,
But this is research though, because if I die in the dream world,
Oh boy.
it's
Research.
research.
Okay.
What you see
Okay. All right.
as this fracture cracks across the space in front of you, starts to tear open, one creature pushes itself through, and then another creature.
I was like, one is fine.
We got one.
Damn.
You see that they are a grayish blue with patches of a sickly purple color on their skin. A thick, fleshy membrane stretches tightly over their mouths, and their oddly large hands have claw-like nails.
Do they vaguely look like the plant monsters?
They do not.
Okay.
They look like something else you've encountered before. Creatures that were a part of the breach at the gifts. These do not have faces all on their torsos, like writhing and twisting, trying to burst out.
They're new.
These are creatures that you did see threatening some of the people that you saved, and they look exactly like those. The membrane keeping their mouths shut and these claw-like nails on their hands.
Oh, man.
You recall some of them swiping towards Maya, the herbalist, and you clearing the way for her safety back at the gift. Let me have, before we continue here, Neza, I have you rolled a 20. Anyone else between 15 and 20?
Yeah, I got 21.
Leo got a 21.
Incredible.
21 total?
21 total.
And your total with the
It was
crit
a-
is 20?
Oh, it was a nat 20 though, so I don't know if that's
Yeah,
better.
Nat 20s are
My best just can't cut it.
Yeah. Technically speaking, Nat 20s only really apply for combat, not necessarily for skill checks.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But I still like to flavor them in when we're doing skill checks.
Man, oh man, oh man.
So we have
Oh my God.
Leo, Neza. 10 to 15?
13.
13. And below? 9.
9.
And Catalina.
Ooh, this is it.
And Koja. Then. Great.
Oh my God.
Excellent. Let me see how they do. I kid you not, I rolled the nat 20.
Wow.
Well, I got a 21 and you said it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. No, you got a 21.
You just said that.
But let me look at their modification.
Modification.
Their mod. 23.
Damn. Fine.
23.
Fine.
Very delicately. Take a look.
I believe you.
I know. But listen,
No, I don't.
I want to deliver. I want to deliver in the moment what I, as a player, would want.
Dice is telling story.
Okay.
Okay, so as we're all moving into action, a couple things happen.
Okay.
You see, as these creatures make their way through this fracture, the boy whips his head towards him, and you see a horror-stricken look on his face as he mutters, "Oh no, how did they get here?" And then they take action. We have a measuring tool as we're in this war.
Oh, right, because there's no grid. Now I see why I needed a
grid.
ruler. Yeah, there's no grid.
That is Koja. These two are rushing towards you.
Oh no, God.
Of course they are.
And they will make their way to you
No.
as they strike you
Are they flanking?
with their claws. They're not
Okay.
in position to do that.
Okay, great.
But you're too far away to notice. But they move in to attack, each striking twice, once with each claw. And let's see. The first one, this one, he attacks you with each claw. The first claw is a 11 to hit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that
no,
misses.
for
The
sure.
second claw is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Second claw hits. And I'm also going to need you to do a... Where are you? Huh. We're here. A Constitution saving throw DC 10, please.
Oh my God.
As you recognize a aura of decay and despair emanating from this creature. And you will take 6 points of slashing damage on that one attack.
Oh, not 20.
Not 20.
For that constitution.
So you succeed. You steel yourself as this aura of despair and decay reaches you, and then you steel yourself against it. The effect of this miasmic aura, you are now immune to it for the next 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
Wow, amazing.
The other,
But 11 damage, you said?
6 damage.
6 damage.
Oops.
The other one hits you for a 16 to hit
16
against your AC.
Yeah, that hits.
And the second attack misses. 7 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Back to the meadow we go.
And and you start to see the fissure in the air starts to become smaller.
Oh, no.
But you do see another pair of
No.
arms grasping at the side as it looks like another one of these creatures is trying to make its way through. Leo, you're up.
First thing Leo's gonna do, or not really do, but you just sort of see it happen, is the sort of whirlwind of air, and the alpaca ideally pops up like around here,
Great.
if it can.
Perfect.
And then with my bonus action, I would like it to charge at the gap.
At the gap.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I want to push I want to close it. I want it to go away.
Okay.
Ideally, and try to push. Sorry, I don't know, but I want to prevent a third one from appearing.
Okay.
Essentially.
And are you saying something? Are you calling out to the child as well?
Well, yeah. So once the beast does that, I sort of want to run towards the child and say, "Who's the woman in the ruins?"
You run towards the child. And
100%. That's
you
what
see
that
him.
is.
He looks at you and he says, "She is the source of all of this. I know that to be true, but we don't have time. I can't give you any more answers than that. In time, you will find more of us to be able to answer those questions." And he raises his arm towards the gap, and you see swirling energy start to gather around his arm, and his focus is on the shards and that crack.
Okay.
And your alpaca is then going to charge
I'm
towards
going
it.
to charge it
Great.
as well.
Awesome. Charging towards it. I will allow you to make an attack on either the creature that's making its way through, if you want to.
I would like to. The goal here is to try to break whatever magic is causing this opening. Like I want to shut it.
Okay.
If I don't know, if that's hitting. I mean, if it's easier to
hit it
just
with
hit
your
the
sword.
creature,
Let's.
you know.
The alpaca is moving forward, rushing and making an attack with the intention to
point of order
maybe
here.
put a stop to this tear that's happening in the space.
Point of order.
Point of order, alpacas don't have thumbs.
They don't have thumbs.
They don't. Just
What does that have to do with anything?
try to close the thing. I don't want
With
to
his
close. I
horns.
know.
No, that's hilarious. Yeah, he's
Okay, so that is with the charge. It is an 18.
An 18. Here's
God.
what happens. Your alpaca is moving forward, and with his antlers, he seeks to attack the tear. And it's as if the antlers move through the tear, and it ripples almost, and makes purchase on the creature,
Okay.
trying to pull himself through it.
Fair enough.
18 will hit. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll damage.
Okay, so that is. Which is this one, I think.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, so that is 10. 10.
10 points of damage. Great.
The rift. What's the AC on that rift?
Oh, 10 points of damage. You notice that what takes the damage is the creature on
creature.
the other side of it.
Okay.
That's trying to find his way through. 10 points of damage
Stab this
on
just-
a creature.
Also, don't know what the status is of the creature. If the beast moved at least 20 feet straight towards the target, which I think it did,
Yes.
it would take an extra d6. And if the creature is larger or smaller, it is prone.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll that extra damage.
An extra 4.
An extra 4.
So 14
Noted.
total.
14
Alpaca did
total.
14 points.
I love it.
It's prone. You see the hands that were holding onto the edges of this rift. They slip away, and he falls back, and you no longer have line of sight on him.
Okay, and then I think, I don't know if the scale is accurate, but if it could move out of the way because it sees what I see, which is the child trying to, presumably also trying to attack this.
Great.
I
So
just don't
then
want it
he's
be
just
the
going to
way.
pivot across this
Yeah, exactly.
way.
Perfect. And
Amazing.
that's all I can do.
And Neza, that means you're up.
I am going to walk up to the rift, or run up to the rift.
Running up to the rift. This is more than your movement, so this will be a double move. This is this is about 40 feet away.
Okay, yeah.
So do you want to first move your move and then take a look at what you see 10 feet away?
No, I'm going up to it.
Great, you go right up to it.
Right next to the alpaca.
The rift is about, at this point, maybe the size of someone's head, of these creatures' head, was able to like kind of be pulled towards it, and they pulled themselves out of it.
I'm
so it's
going
not
to
like
do
a
the
giant
same from this side. I want to do that. I want to see what world they're in. I want to see what I'm looking for.
You can do that. You look in and you kind of poke your head in, and you see, well, I will tell you this, before you even move your head in, you see on the other side an army. There are countless creatures like this and other abominations, and there isn't any immediately near you, but you do see a lot of their heads whip towards you, and they start running towards where you are.
Okay, so is there a leader?
Perception check.
Come on now.
That's a 10.
It's all happening so fast. You do see a bunch of these creatures with a membrane over their mouths, and you see a number of others, much like those that you saw at the gift. They seem like more like lieutenants. You can't quite place a general here, but from what you quickly see, you see about it just looks like an army. You can't tell if it's 50, if it's 100, if it's 200. You just see a bunch of them in the vicinity. The other thing that's making it hard for you to see is that it's pouring rain. Anything else with your turn?
What are they? Okay, here's my thought process. This kid reminded me of the cenote. Like his presence reminds me of the cenote, which reminded me of my uncle. Are any of them wearing garb similar to what my uncle was wearing in that dreamscape?
Based on your quick scan and the rain, you can't place anything right now.
I'm going to pull my head out. Wait to the side. Prepare an attack. Well, I guess I used my action, so I'll just
hold there for now.
Stand in front of them so the kid doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Great. Is that a good position for you where you are?
Yeah,
you have a little bit
have
more
to
movement.
attack me or the alpaca, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
So you'll position yourself almost as a physical barrier from whatever else might come through. Excellent. Neza, that is your turn. Catalina, you're up.
I will, how far is the child from me?
The child is about 25 feet
All right,
from
cool.
you.
I'm gonna stand in front of the child.
Okay. Move in towards the child, standing in front.
I'm gonna ask her, what is it you're trying to do?
And he's looking at his hand with this. I'm sealing that. I'm sealing that fracture.
How
making
can I
sure
help?
they'll come. Take out the ones that have made it through.
Okay.
Those that have been claimed.
Okay.
There's no hope for them anymore. You must take them down, release them from this. Release them from the torment that they're in.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. Let me see what the distance on Word of Radiance is. 5-foot emanation, so it's too far for that. I think the only thing that I can do right now, because of how far I am from them, is I'm gonna give guidance to Koja.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a butterfly your way for this next attack.
Guidance will give you, it will give you a D4 to an ability check or to just an
Yeah, I
ability
think
check.
it's ability check of their choice. I'll double check, but yes, I
So
assume
it's
that
not an attack roll
it's
or a
not
saving
an
throw.
attack
No,
roll.
bless. Bless is what grants
for
that.
attack rolls. Okay, well,
I mean,
you have
I'll
guidance.
take anything, yeah.
You got guidance,
point.
and then I'm just gonna kind of be in front of the child and just trying to protect.
Okay. That is Catalina's turn. Koja, you're up.
Okay, yes, I have these weird zombie people
Freaks.
coming after me.
Little freaks.
Because I was able to steal myself and preventing that sort of psychic, whatever sort of damage that they were trying to do to me, this is the moment that Koja was anticipating, this turning point and truly recognizing, like, I know what I am fighting for. I know what I'm fighting for, and that is me, my memories, my Alma's memories. Yes?
Yeah.
And it steals me. It steals me absolutely. There's no turning back now. And with that knowledge and power and self-recognition, I recognize that Koja is a half orc, half something, an amalgamation of different people of Alma, but also is nature, primal, animalistic, and wild shapes into a dire Cadejo.
Oh, yeah!
We
have the boy?
I have a minor Cadejo, not a dire Cadejo,
Okay.
but this will be in place of that for now.
Fantastic.
You shape change into that.
Temporary gain 9 HP.
Yes, you now gain 9 temporary hit points as a result of that. That is a bonus action for you to do that. You still have an action and can attack if that's what you so want to do.
Absolutely. And using my last spell slot. Okay, so I'm gonna flavor this. So Dire Cadejo is essentially a larger Cadejo, but then there's these like red.
Yes, there's this red crackling energy. Their eyes are red and they emanate this almost red smoke.
Yes. Okay, so using the aesthetic of the Dire Cadejo and noticing the sort of sparkling red crack energy, Koja, in the shape of the Dire Cadejo, really makes an effort to create connections between the red crackling energy.
Yes.
And sort of uses all of that energy to make a giant or like a ball. Ooh. And wills it to catch a blaze and is going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have these two things happen simultaneously. As in your humanoid form is when you can cast magic.
Oh, I see.
And as you shapeshift, your ability to do so goes away with it.
Oh.
But this is happening on your same turn, so it's happening side by side. When you're in mid-transformation and the red crackling starts to manifest, you still in orc form will that flaming sphere to manifest in front of you. Where would you like to place it?
Like right in front of these weirdos.
Right here?
Yeah.
Let me pull up Flaming Sphere, a spell that I love
Ooh.
to use when I run a druid.
Ooh.
Never played a druid. I should at some point.
They're
pretty cool.
They're cool. They're very different from other spellcasters if you have
true.
had those. So you have 60 feet. You consume that second level spell slot and you place it within 60 feet. There it is. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw. Great. Awesome. That is, your action is casting that spell. As you see that flaming sphere manifest, that's when your transformation into the Dire Cadejo is completed, and you have added your 9 temporary hit points, which are this sort of swirling red crackling energy around you. It almost feels like you have a barrier of that energy. And anything else you want to do with your turn? That's your action, bonus action. You can try to move if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
It will provoke an opportunity attack from both of these creatures if you move away from
never mind. I'll stay
Hold your
put.
ground. Excellent.
There's a D20 on it.
That's the power.
That's the flaming sphere.
Okay.
For now. Cool.
Why you want it?
We'll just CGI a fireball.
Exactly.
In post.
Yeah, in post. We'll do that in post.
I could just light one of this.
There you go. Yeah, very safe.
Just set that there.
Super
Super
safe.
safe.
Super up the
safe.
code.
Actually,
Method D&D players.
Ooh, yeah.
this little red. It's
I
a
have this
more
little
appropriate.
red guy too if you want to use this.
Yeah, give me that. Give me something that looks more like
Ooh,
fire.
that one's
There you
cool.
go.
Very disappointed in not having. All my dice are
That was,
gray and
yes, beautiful.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
really nice.
The boy's up, and you see that there is another creature
Oh,
that
no.
starts to, as if he's going to run through this. He calls out to you all as this energy moves around his fingers. It starts to shoot through the space in front of you all, heading straight towards that fractured glass. And he says, "We call them those that have been claimed. There's no hope for them. You must release them." And you recall as you saw before at the gift, that these creatures, they don't stop attacking until something is dead. And as this energy releases past him, it lands at the tear. One of these other claimed creatures starts to push himself through, and he makes it through.
Oh no!
And a couple things happen. This other creature makes it through. However, the tear, there's a struggle for a moment as he's pulling himself through. The tear starts to close in on him, but then another opposing energy seems to rip it open. Neza, you see someone on the other side from your vantage point. There looks to be a magic user, and the magic user has their hand outstretched, rain falling as you're looking at him through this portal, this tear in space, and he seems to be in a tug of war with whatever energy has just left this child, and it starts to close in on this creature. Then it expands a little bit. The creature pulls himself through, and in the last moment, it seals.
Oh my God.
And it slices off the left foot of this creature as it takes a considerable amount of damage from that.
Expelliarmus about a cadaver.
Yeah.
It would let out a scream of pain if the membranes weren't so tight around its mouth. But you can see it just reach up, and the way that its body writhes, you can feel the pain that this creature felt. And now there's a third one in front of you that's taken some damage, and it's missing its foot.
Oh my God.
Even a little bit up, having a hard time standing. Good question. It stumbles forward, it lurches up in pain, and then it falls on its face.
Oh.
Right in front of you.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yep.
And this crack is shut.
Okay. Okay.
These guys have no damage on them yet.
I know.
He does.
Leo,
Yeah, he does.
you see something. As soon as that tear closes, you see the boy in front of you blur one more time. And when he comes to again, he lurches forward as if he's been stabbed.
Oh my gosh.
He gives you all one frantic look
No.
as he begins a series of gestures. And you're standing right there in front of him, Catalina.
Yeah.
You recognize these gestures.
Are they?
Because you've recently learned them yourself.
Oh my God.
They are a little bit more staccato. There is a different sort of rhythm to them. The fluidness of what you saw in the El Rio Rojo by the curandera is missing here. This is jerky. This has a different kind of rigidity to it. It's staccato. And then he's gone.
No.
And he's from the future, so they've forgotten the nuance of the dance as well.
Oh, there you go. I thought it's just because he's a young boy. He's just like,
He's just a young boy.
he's just a young boy.
Dance.
It's just like, it's like when you start a new skill where you're like,
Sure.
I got it down, but I don't have the Okay. No.
Actually, give me a
I
check. Give
can
me a
do
wisdom
that.
check.
I can do that.
Straight up wisdom check.
I can do that. Just straight wisdom.
Yeah,
Okay,
as
I
you're
can do
watching this
that.
happen and you're processing, you're connecting the dots between
That is a 4.
a 4.
I really want to know
Connect
what he's...
one dot, please.
Can I...
Can you?
I mean... Can I just have advantage on it because I know the movement?
Of course, actually,
Cool,
yes.
really? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, please,
that makes
please.
complete sense. You're right there, right in front of them.
Please. 17 plus
Okay.
2, 19.
Yes, absolutely. That warrants advantage,
Yay,
100%.
Thank you.
It takes you a little while to catch up to it, but you notice, and your brain is connecting the dots really quickly. The fluidity of the shaman's movement, of the curandera's movement, and then matching that, almost as if you superimpose those movements on top of what you saw, just a piece of from this projection.
Yeah.
As you again recognize that this was an extension of that child. His physical form must have been somewhere else, and the lurch forward, you know that you just witnessed him get stabbed through the chest.
Oh my God.
But it's not that he doesn't, his movements were not uncertain.
Right.
They were precise.
Right.
They've just evolved over time. And this, you're witnessing the evolution of the lineage of something that you must, in your gut, have some sort of connection to. And then he
Oh my God.
disappears.
Oh my God. I'm going to start doing the movements. I know it's not my turn. I'm just going to start doing the movements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing them. See if it
And
does.
what does that look like?
Yeah.
Yes, get up and do. It's their turn, and they are both, these two creatures are both adjacent to your flaming sphere. So they owe you, Koja, a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so this will be number 1, this will be number 2. The first creature, we'll call this one that is to your right, Koja, succeeds. The second creature fails. You get to roll for me damage as your flaming sphere erupts and these flames dance around this creature. 2d6, please.
2d6.
Yes, and half as much damage on a successful save, so they both take damage.
Fantastic. We love that. Well, that's a 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3, so a total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so number 2 takes full,
Nice.
and then number 1 takes 2. Fire, these like swirls of flame strike at them, and it burns them slightly, but it still does. No chance.
Okay.
And they're up.
Okay.
Unfazed by that, their focus on you is renewed, Koja. Each one of them with 2 attacks.
Not like before where they were only mildly interested.
Yeah, exactly.
The first one, both of those are going to hit. That's a 21. And an 21 against your armor class, and an 18 against your armor class. We'll take 10 points of damage, slashing damage with both of those attacks combined.
This is insane.
And then the other one,
Oh, that's just 1.
one of his attacks misses. He strikes at you with his right hand and it misses. The second one does land.
Okay.
And you will take 6 points of slashing damage. Total of 16 damage in this round.
Still up, though.
I know. Prop.
The one that just made it through the portal does not go on their initiative, goes later in the round.
Maybe he doesn't go at all. Maybe he has no foot. He fell down. Maybe he just calls it. Maybe he calls
He's
it.
like,
Leo, you're
white
right.
flag, white flag.
Leo's up with Neza on deck.
Leo is going to aim for the one that's by Koja that got hurt the most. So I think it's one to his left.
Yes, the one to his left, yes, is the one that's been hurt the
I'm going to aim
most.
with my longbow for that one.
Great. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Do I have to do that first?
Your bonus action is your
Alpaca.
alpaca. Unless you want to use this bonus action to activate Hunter's Mark, which is totally fine if you can. Oh, because you don't have the spell slots.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
We are all out of spell slots.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
2. And then that, what is this? This is not it. This one's, yeah. Oh, cool. Only 6 points of damage for that guy.
Takes it. The arrow.
And then
Makes
the
purchase.
alpaca is just gonna sort of rear up and slam its feet against the one that's in front of it.
Great. You get to make this attack at advantage.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, a stomp.
At advantage.
Good. So that's a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Oh
and
my
that
gosh.
That fucking
is-
alpaca's the MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled. Okay. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Oh, wow. He is still up.
Damn, that's so unfortunate.
What the hell?
And is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Neza, you're up with a creature right in front of you that is not very happy with its existence.
Yes. Well, you know, big brother, I like to stretch the rules here.
Yeah.
So Neza jumped in the air and
Yes, he did.
realized that time functions differently here.
It does.
A turn is 6 seconds.
So it appears, yes.
I've noticed this as he's on the floor here. Can I fit in more than one action because time moves differently? Neza's having this thought in real time.
Can you fit in more than one action?
Wow.
I want to try to see into the future, if you will, where I can have more than one
Your
car.
Honor, my client makes a great case.
Your client does make a great case.
I'll allow it.
And as the rules in this in-between space have been established, it seems logical that this might be a possibility. Therefore, with a difficult DC, of course,
Sure.
I would like for you to roll. This is almost a. I'm just gonna want a straight roll. D20.
Ooh!
It could happen. It could.
18, 19, something works in your favor. 20, even better.
It's a 2.
Your Honor, I forget what I said.
Your understanding, though, what happens is, as you logically move through that sequence, you just keep wondering to yourself, there must be something possible that can be done in this space.
Yeah.
I think because I see it in front of me and I'm disgusted by its appearance and what it represents. And that coincides with the moment I have of the recollection of time and how that's playing a factor in here. And I realize I can't speed up my, but I can bring the force of time down. And so I swing with advantage
Yeah,
on this.
Incredible.
Beast.
you do.
Incredible.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing.
7 plus 2 is 9 points of damage.
How do you eliminate this creature
Wow.
with that damage, that final blow?
Christian is happy that he got his leg cut off. Yeah, I'm looking down in disgust. I'm dealing with the physics of this place. But the thing that steals him, as always, is his duty, and he realizes that this is a soul out of time and out of place. And I look down. What I do is I lean, and as it's sort of scratching at me, I grab its hands and I grab its head and I go in close and I say, "You've lived, and now you must bear witness." And I stick my sword through it.
Gorgeous.
And I hold it as it dies, and I'm hoping that what I see is some release of humanity, some release, some gratitude.
Give me an insight check.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to give it to you at advantage.
Thank
Please.
God. I rolled a 4 twice just now.
Oh,
No.
The dice don't want.
The dice don't want it.
the dice want what they
You
want.
gotta live in ambiguity.
I don't know if he was happy.
It almost feels like time slows down again for a moment as you run your sword through this creature and you're holding it and you're looking into its eyes and you're searching for any last shred of who it might have been
Soul.
in life, a soul.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it just stops moving. It doesn't die like how we expect something to die. There's no struggle for a final breath. You're not even totally sure if these things breathe. It just stops, and these empty eyes are turned towards you. For a moment, you can almost see a glimpse of the person that this might have been at some point in life. But they have been long gone.
Oh, I think that affects. I think he cries a little bit, or there's tears that come to his eyes. That's tragic. I remove my sword and I move towards these other. There's a sphere there. of
There
fire,
is a
isn't
sphere,
Yep.
and any creature that is near it. So you as you're approaching the sphere, you can feel the heat from the sphere. If you get too close, it's not going to feel good, but you can still position yourself differently.
Well, no, I feel kind of like I can't help because I have to get close to attack, so I'd have to take damage. So I'm watching Goja in beast form alone through this thing. I can't get through there, and that the fear creeps up in him again.
Give me a perception check.
It's not one.
Hey, you know what? Better to get him on the not attack
Yeah.
turns.
No complaints from me.
As you describe it, plays out. That fire, that sphere that's swirling with fire. You know that if you stand near it, you don't know how near. You you haven't seen this be conjured before. You know that it has the potential to hurt you if you get too close. Do
Just
you
on the
stay?
outside. I'm gonna stay by the majestic alpaca.
Great.
And, but screaming, trying to pierce that sphere of fire with my voice, and then I look towards Leo and Catalina as if to say, or maybe I say out loud, if we don't help him, they will kill him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's next up for sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Catalina, you're
Okay, I'm running to Koja. I get next to him.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you want to be adjacent to...
can I flank?
If you do flank...
If I go behind him?
If you go behind him, you can position yourself there. As you get into that position, you do feel the heat from the flames, but nothing happens.
Okay. I am going to, I'm going to just attack with my mace.
Yeah, get your hands dirty. Let's go.
Yeah, so I get advantage, right? Because I'm flanking?
Yes, you get advantage.
Great. That is a 19 plus 4, 23.
That will hit.
1d6 plus 2. Come on, d6. Nah! 3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
That's something. We're chipping away at this thing.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Then that brings us to Koja.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Your ally that's adjacent to the one that's in between you and Catalina is granting you pack tactics. You will have advantage on attacks against that creature.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'm gonna bite their butts.
Bite them. Yeah.
Great.
Bite them.
Go ahead, bite them.
Bite them.
And roll at advantage.
Chomp.
No.
Great, awesome. 216.
216s. You will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Your Cadejo damage die is, I believe, 2d6.
I think you're wrong. I think it's a D20.
I think it's a d20. I think it's 2d100.
It's 5d.
It is 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a total of 7.
7. That's good. And that is, yes, 7 on that guy. Excellent. You still have your bonus action. As a bonus action, with your flaming sphere, you could move the sphere up to 30 feet. And if you ram it into a creature, then it must make a saving throw against the sphere's
I can
damage.
move it at
You can
someone?
use your bonus action to move the sphere up to 30 feet. And you can ram it into another creature.
Yeah.
When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall. It can jump across a pit that's 10 feet wide. It ignores flammable objects, sheds bright light, and dim light. It doesn't say that it can only move in one straight trajectory. I believe based on this, it suggests that you can move it back and then forward to ram it into one of those creatures. Would you like to do that with your bonus
Like
action?
the alpaca rammed the gates. Yes, I am connecting the dots here. I do the same thing. That flame is my alpaca.
My flame is your alpaca. However, I do need one thing from you. I think you took 3 attacks earlier. This is a concentration spell. Before this takes effect, I need you to roll a concentration check.
Oh, I see.
Oh my God.
So go ahead and roll a d20 3 times.
Oh,
You want to, it's a constitution saving throw.
Because I got a d20 that first.
You're immune to their stench, which you are not. I need a DC 10 constitution saving throw. So you real quick.
God.
Do I also? They were in my vicinity.
That one was in your vicinity. I'll take one from you as well.
Constitution.
First roll 18.
First roll 18, you save.
Oh, come on. 7.
7 total constitution?
Total, 5 plus 2.
Oh, so you do
17.
Man.
You have the poison condition,
Oh, no.
Come on.
which would grant you,
what?
from here moving forward.
Okay.
So I don't want to retcon the attack that you did. Here moving forward, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, you just won't
But you
be able
get to
do
make the saving
anything.
throw again.
Okay.
You get to do it at the start of your next turn.
You're gonna die of like
12.
12.
Yeah, I
good.
know.
Last one.
What's the thing
Proximity
you got?
20. Your flaming sphere is active. You get to ram it into one of these creatures
Yeah.
with your bonus action.
I'm
if you
going to
so
use
choose.
the one that's on Koja's left.
On Koja's
Rancid
left.
virus.
This one.
Yeah.
Cause
Great.
of death. Rancid.
It's going to do a dexterity saving
Let's give it an
throw.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, it is.
And it rolled an 11. Go ahead and roll 2d6. creature gets enveloped with fire again.
Cool.
Oh, 2 6s! Yes! How satisfying.
Fear stops
that's
moving.
so good.
Excellent. Wow, 2 6s.
Please, I
This no, it's still up.
Oh, +3 though,
What?
right? +3?
No.
Oh.
This flaming damage is just that.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up die roll.
That's crazy.
So-
12 points of damage.
Crazy. Lordy.
That is very good. This guy's gone. Anything else with your turn? That's your action, your bonus action.
That's all I can do. I can't-
Okay, that's
was an epic
plenty.
Great turn.
These creatures are experiencing this like fire dancing around them. They're actually going to move. Because it is at the end of their turn, if they're adjacent to it, that they will take damage. A creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. They are not okay. You notice that they're not just shambling creatures, that there is some sort of intelligence behind them.
Oh.
This one is going to move, basically dance around you, and is going to attack you at advantage as you're being flanked.
No.
Koja.
2 attacks
No.
on Koja.
Doggy Koja.
The first one will hit,
Cojito.
and the second one will
Oh,
hit.
no.
You take.
No.
Look what I rolled.
I don't like
That's some 2 1s.
He reverts.
Okay.
Both of those attacks hit. I rolled
Okay.
a 1 on both of those
Oh,
die.
thank God.
So you still take 8 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Really?
1 + 3
Well, I mean,
on each
I'm
attack.
dead, baby.
No,
You
hold on,
fall
hold on.
unconscious.
I'm just
However,
wondering, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have
What?
relentless endurance.
Yes, you do.
Because of Orc?
Because of Orc.
Oh,
What is
yes!
So I will now
Come back.
click to relentless endurance, which means when you're reduced to 0 HP but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead
Yes.
once per long rest.
Yes.
So this is you. Okay, great.
This
So
is fantastic.
you don't actually drop out of your wild shape because you don't actually die. You take this blow. Describe to me how these claws dig into you, and I want you to describe how you get to the brink of losing consciousness, but what moves through your mind that steels you to stay here fighting?
Yeah. It's karmic retribution. I did bite the other one's butt. I did say I bite the butt. And this other creature is spinning around and scratching my butt. I feel the claws dig into my posterior, and the hilarity of that scenario, an ass for an ass, sort of jolts me awake, forces me to, how like there's a fear of like people dying in like the most embarrassing way possible.
Yes.
And it's like, I cannot die here. I cannot die sit in the toilet. Yeah, there's no way to do that. So like that is the scenario. I cannot die in the most embarrassing way possible, being flanked, getting scratched on my
Not like
ass.
this.
Not like this.
Not like
Absolutely
this.
not like this.
And there's something to be said about how in those dire moments, the random synapses that start to fire and the primary thought that you land on, not like this, and you steel yourself and you're still standing, but the other, now at advantage, the other creature right in front of you,
It's okay, because he's going to miss
2 attacks.
He's gonna miss.
I'm gonna miss twice.
twice. Don't you do it.
What's the number on that die?
That's a natural 20.
The first attack is a crit. And what is your HP total? I think
Total?
it's 20. Yeah, what is your
It's
maximum
30.
HP? 30. Okay. There's you're going to take 9 plus you take 15 points of damage. That's fine. It doesn't kill you outright. But you lose consciousness this time for good. Well, not this time without
now.
bouncing back for now.
It's time for now. This is insane.
And you
Yeah.
Flaming Sphere's gone.
yes, the flaming sphere is gone. Which then does not have an effect
That's
on this creature
right.
because
Oh, crap.
it's at the end of his turn that he would have taken the fire damage. Koja,
Okay.
you slip away
I don't know. Not
from
in this dream state.
consciousness.
Who knows?
As the lights start to go out, what moves through your mind?
The thought of these creatures being the reason why Koja has fallen has, there's like the primal fury, but as the form of the Cadejo sort of like leaves my body and I become more orc-like, there is a sense of loss. There's a sense of surrendering, but also a state of absolute confusion and disappointment. There was always a possibility in my mind that I was going to die, but oddly, dying in Alma, seeing my town as the last moment was comforting, but I don't see that here. This is not Alma, where I have fallen into unconsciousness. This is a dream nightmare. It's a hellscape. And there's a fury as I pass of like, I didn't even get to die in my own home.
You lose consciousness in a place that you have entered because you lost consciousness.
Oh.
And as you all recall at the gift, and as the boy that vanished before you warned you, you see the creature not relent as it attacks your unconscious body.
No!
No.
One more time.
No.
I swear.
This
again.
Wow.
So the next one?
It wants me dead. 20, yeah, it's a natural 20.
It's a crit. Arguably, an unconscious creature would crit anyway.
No.
It means that you have 2 automatic failures to your death save. When it comes around again for you to do a death saving throw, if you fail, then you die.
Game over.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And
Okay. All right.
Leo, you're up.
Come at me! And I'm just gonna shoot them.
Okay.
And I say, attack me, I'm who you want. And then that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, go ahead. Which one? Who are you attacking?
The one that looks the closest to death.
As a hunter, you are able to see the one closest to death is this one that was behind Koja.
Okay. Okay. Like 25.
25 hits?
Yeah.
Better.
Roll your damage.
9.
9. Your arrow makes purchase and takes down this creature. What's that look like?
Fury.
8
I am
hit points
furious.
left.
Leo has seen so many people in her life die, and she is not gonna let Koja be one of them. And it's just pure anger and determination.
Your arrow moves through the air with that conviction, and it strikes right through the head, going through this creature's right side, and then the arrow piercing all the way through. You see the arrow point sticking out the left side of this creature, and your arrow stays stuck inside of its head as it topples over.
Nice.
It's not twitching. It's not convulsing. It's just as if it's been turned off.
Wow. Terrifying.
And then with the bonus action, the alpaca, I'm gonna look to it and say, go. And it's gonna run and ram into the back of the other one.
Great. Rams into it. Go ahead and roll your attack, please.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Stab
16.
his ass. Stab
16
his
hits.
ass.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Was that 20 feet?
That was 20 feet. Yeah, I mean, your alpaca is smart enough to be able to have taken a 5-foot movement back to prep itself for this.
Okay. 12 plus 4. 16.
So 16 total.
Come on.
It's still up.
Motherfucker. Okay, then how far is Koja from me?
Golja is about 35 feet from you.
Okay. Oh, fuck, I'm slow
You can get
down.
close. You can get close.
No, I want to just drink. I mean,
Your exhaustion is gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to run and throw myself on him.
I was also gonna do the
I'm
same
gonna cover
thing.
him on my body.
I was gonna
Okay.
do the same thing.
Great. You do that.
Yeah.
You run and you throw yourself on top of Golja.
Yep.
You do. You see something. Blood pours out of Golja from all these claw marks that he has that have impacted him. His eyes are rolled back, and he's barely holding on, still alive, but you can feel him drifting. You can even feel how weak his heartbeat is. And Neza, you're up.
So this is all happening simultaneously. The thing that Neza sees as he's looking down and sees this thing he just dispatched of, he sees the flame sphere drop, and he sees Koja lying there in the middle, and he yells, "Koja, no!" And you guys are all on top of him.
Leo is, and then there's the creature, and then me and the alpaca.
Do I have enough space to get to that creature? Enough movement?
Yeah, you have enough movement to get to that creature. Absolutely.
Does this count as a flank?
I don't think so, because I'm behind it, right? I'd have to get...
If my alpaca has movement, maybe it could adjust to flank.
You can, if you move around to Catalina's left, you will be flanking this creature with the alpaca. The alpaca is large. So the alpaca is basically taking up this much space.
Do it.
I miss.
You miss.
That's a 4 and a 3 is a 7.
A 7. A 7 will miss. You heard maybe a grunt come from Koja. This is all happening so fast, as you said. Something snapped your attention in his direction. You rushed. And as you were about to attack this creature, you can't help but look at him. And you see your friend lying on the ground, slipping away. And that moment makes you lose your footing just ever so slightly, and you overcorrect your sword swing, missing the creature in front of you. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I throw myself on top of everyone else.
You do. You and Leo, human shields, on top of Golja's slipping body. Catalina, you're up.
Yeah. So we had a short rest at the old camp, correct?
No, you didn't
didn't?
have. No,
We had a short rest at all.
You had a short rest.
We had a short rest.
You
We
had a short
stroke
rest
up.
at the old camp. Yes,
Old
yes,
camp.
way before the lake.
Butterfly clip. Here's what happens. D4 plus my proficiency bonus. Everybody within 30 feet of me gets 10 hit points, equal to my proficiency bonus plus a D4. I'm gonna roll the D4. That's 4, plus 2, 6. 6 temp to everybody, including Koja.
I will accept it. Describe to me how this power manifests.
I think I see Koja go down. I have no magic left in me. I like put my hands to my head, and then I feel in the back of my head the butterfly clip. And I grab it, and I pray and I beg for anything that this aura of protection can give me.
Something happens. You start to move back in time, and you start to remember you at the camp. And because this movement is so familiar, and you've only done it a few times, and you can't tell if you've already done this, and you're still getting to know this object. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Or has this already had its effect once? And then poof, a pulse of energy ripples out of you. and you see almost these after images of butterflies dancing around your companions and yourself as this barrier of temporary hit points has taken effect.
It's up to 6, so even the alpaca gets them.
Hell yeah.
6 allies.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Is that a bonus action? Would you make the argument that's a bonus action?
That is...
It's using an item.
Using an item, bonus action.
It's fine if that's my turn.
That's an action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Is Kosha stabilized?
Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
6 temporary hit points. 6 temp hit points.
Temporary hit points is not healing. In that same way. So there's temporary hit points that are dancing around him, but that is not a healing energy. That is not bringing him back to consciousness.
Okay.
What it will do is form a barrier if something tries to attack him.
Can I do a medicine check? Please. I guess if we're using an item as an action that I can't.
Let's roll something for it.
Do it.
Let's see what the guys decide.
I'll take anything.
I want a
Okay.
Let me do a wisdom check.
A wisdom check?
I want to see to what extent you're able to keep this together and move this fluidly.
Okay.
The item that you've been granted hasn't that item, I don't think it's been defined whether that is a...
It's a wondrous item. You did put it in my inventory. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah.
It's a wondrous item. It gives me +1 to my AC.
It does.
It says, once per short rest, the wearer can activate the latent power within the stained glass clip. The wearer and up to 5 allies, so 6 people total, they can see within 30 feet, gain a D4 plus wearer's proficiency bonus temporary hit points. Temp hit HP gained in this way can stack with temp HP gained through other sources. However, you can only have 1 use of this item's temp HP active at a time. It does not stack within itself, but on a higher roll will replace a previous roll.
Does not define whether it's an action or a
So it
bonus
does
action.
not define whether it's
So
an
then
action
this
or
is a
bonus
roll
action.
off.
Okay.
Give me...
Jesus
give me a straight D20 roll.
Straight D20 roll.
Let's do a 50-50.
Do I get the advantage, or do I get the disadvantage because I'm poisoned? Or is it just a straight D20 roll?
You're poisoned.
I am poisoned.
It's going to be a disadvantage. It's going to be a disadvantage because you're poisoned.
It's okay, but...
Oh, hold up before you roll that.
Okay.
Hold up before you roll that.
Okay.
The target has a poison condition until the start
of its next
your next turn.
So I have to roll the con save?
Failure is yes.
Okay.
So no. The target, you have the poison condition just until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
It wears off.
Fantastic.
You no longer have the poison condition.
Amazing. Okay. Okay. Just a D20 roll?
Just a D20 roll. 1 through 10.
Mayanna. You got
1 through 10
this.
is a bonus action.
Okay.
Above 10 will or the opposite.
Okay.
11 to 20, it's a bonus action. You have an action.
Okay. That's a 19. Woo!
Yes! Wow.
Okay.
What would you like to do with your bonus
I'm going to
action?
do a medicine check to stabilize Kaja.
Okay. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll a medicine check as you are going to need to move to the other side of him.
Okay.
And it is going to provoke an opportunity
That's fine.
attack.
Hit me with that 16. Hit me with that AC 16.
And it is 1 opportunity attack. It's going to miss.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Finally, all time.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Jeez.
Come on, medicine check. Come on. Please.
So you make it all the way to the side.
17 plus 2, 19.
19 medicine check.
That'll do.
Great. You have in front of you, you have Neza and Leo throwing their bodies in front of Koja
Yeah.
to become a human shield.
Yep.
You move around to the other side. What does it look like when you try to stabilize?
I think I'm doing straight up CPR. I'm doing straight up I'm gonna just push them aside and I'm gonna straddle Koja and I'm gonna start doing CPR and I'm gonna do mouth to mouth. I'm gonna do chest compressions.
And let me look up something.
Please, by all means. By all means, look up something. Why not?
I can't.
The situation.
I can't deal.
The situation is situationing.
I'm still unclear what will happen.
A medicine
will you
check,
just
I
wake
believe,
up?
should
Or
stabilize
I
an
don't know.
unconscious
I
party
don't
member.
what is
So-
who's being attacked here, right?
Come
our
on.
bodies? Or-
Yeah. Oh, that's especially in
let's
this
Come on.
zone.
That's what I'm
Fuck around
saying.
and find out.
Come on.
I feel like there's a sliver that maybe just
Come on.
sliver.
Because I
Okay.
don't go to the
Your body's still resting. It's not almost fake.
right.
Now we know that.
Catalina?
Yeah.
You are, you have moved Leo and Neza. Leo and Neza, you're still positioned in a way where you're using yourselves as a human shield.
Yeah, it's like,
And you are administering this first aid to stabilize your companion. Koja, it is your turn. You everything feels quiet. Feel yourself somewhere else. You're almost watching this happen, but as if it's 100 yards away, almost like a memory. You know what's just happened. And you're watching the aftermath as if you are outside of yourself. So much like how Eliseo described it when it happened to him. How is it that you hope to be remembered, Kosha?
I wish to be remembered as a helper, as a brick in a collection of bricks that is a part of a beautiful home. I want to be remembered as someone who offered comfort, but I do want to be remembered, which is shocking for Koja, because so much of the way he navigated in Alma, because he's lived such a long life, is to not be seen, to be forgotten. So people don't talk about how old he is and how he looks still young. But he acknowledges now. And he wants to be remembered, and he wants to be here still. There was so much of him wanting to be the one to die, you know? Koja remembers that moment with Mateo, and Mateo saying, why not you? And believing like, yes, why not? Why not me? Why not me dying and you, my younger sibling, continuing to live? But there's still a fight to be had, and I don't want to go yet.
That thought runs a few times in your mind, and you remember that moment with your brother, and you remember his voice, an old man struggling to get up a hill, saying, why me? Why not you? Koja. As much as you tried to be unseen, you were impossible to stay hidden. And moments with all the people that you've helped start to move in your mind. You remember Teo and helping him with his workshop, the blacksmith. You remember Odessa, Matilde, all the people whose houses you helped repair and build, and the mosaics that you helped place on the side of their walls. And you hear a voice. Your brother, once again, Mateo, looking young, the child that you remember going up La Lomita with. And he looks to you as you see him start to manifest in front of you, and the world around you starts to transform, and you find yourself in a beautiful meadow. The sky is blue, but yet you still see stars and the moon. The sun is bright. It touches your skin and it feels so warm, peaceful. And your brother, the child that he was, is right in front of you, and he's looking at you, and he says, why not you? Why not you? Goja. The heart of Alma. Feel yourself slipping away more and more. And we're back in initiative. The creature is up and he is looking at this person on the ground, slipping more and more away. And he is bloodthirsty and he's going to strike at...
Or me.
Or whoever.
Neza. A first strike is an 18 against AC. Second strike is a 21 against AC. You will take 14 points of slashing damage. And now we're at Leo. He is moving, trying to move through you, and it's impossible for him to get to whatever is left of Goja, and he lashes out 2 strikes against you, Neza, and you can see that there is a kind of dead rage moving through this creature as it will not relent. Leo.
I make eye contact with the alpaca and give it a nod, and then it's gonna rear back and hit him again.
Great. Go ahead and roll the hit. It moves out of its threat range and almost on instinct.
A good kind, yes?
No, 6.
It lashes out towards your alpaca as it moves away from it and it misses.
Okay, well.
And that action, though, does cause your alpaca to kind of misstep, and it was, and the creature, the one who's been claimed, as you've heard these things called, it manages to dodge out of the way of your alpaca's attack. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I have my action. Can I rush it and tackle it and push it away and try to grapple it?
You can do anything you can push it away, you can grapple it, you can attack it, you can do.
That's what I would like to do, is I would like to just sort of like tackle it and try to get it into the ground.
Roll for me an acrobatics check.
One moment. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, boy.
The vibe is heavy.
It's so heavy. Fuck off. Come on.
No, it's not good. It's 9.
Okay.
9. Okay, so you jump up and you leap towards this creature, over Koja, over Neza's body that is being basically a human shield. You miscalculate ever so slightly. You don't fall prone, but you slide a little bit out of the way and miscalculate. So your attempt to grapple,
Fail.
it fails.
Okay, well, if
But
I
you're
can,
in position.
I'd love to just taunt it and try to get its attention towards me.
Nice,
if I can.
smart.
Okay.
Smart.
And that's it. That's all I can do.
Great. Noted. We'll see how that plays out. Neza, you're up.
Goja has not made a third death saving throw,
Not yet.
right?
No.
Okay, I feel those strikes against my. I think one of them found purchase against the plate and has broken through, and I feel that against my back, and the cold blood, the warm blood hitting my body, mixing with the cold sweat. But I'm focused on Goja's breath, and I feel it leaving his body, and I feel his body starting to slack a little bit. And the thing that I lost a little bit along the way here, because I gained friends, is I lost a bit of that rage, that hate that I started this thing off with, and it all comes back. because he's the best of us. And then there's clarity. And I see the hummingbird in my mind's eye. And the hummingbird has tears in its eyes. And I cast Spare the Dying.
What does that look like?
As the hummingbird cries, I cry, and my tears fall onto Kosha's cheek.
Catalina is there, continuing to stabilize. And with that comes this magic manifesting in these tears. And it's almost as if the tears are pulled from your cheek. They float and they land on Catalina's hands. And you can see the gentle hum of this magic starting to swirl around Catalina and Koja. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Yeah, I stand up. Yeah, I stand up because I found the thing now. And it's this, and any thought of ever harming you, any anger I ever had towards you, or uncertainty whether you trusted me or not. And I felt nothing but love for Kosha. All of that coalesces into one certainty. And I stand up and I turn towards this monster. And I know, and I say this to him, you're going to lose. Every time, you're going to lose. And I stand in front of it, and I'm smiling. And that's my turn.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Catalina.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh my God. Okay. 14.
14. Something happens and you notice it. Koja. Why not you? And you see your brother, his child self, reaching up towards you. And just before he might be able to grab your hand, there's a bright white light. You can smell the meadow. Feel the sun on your face. Catalina.
Yeah.
Koja looks like he's okay.
Okay.
What would you like to do
Okay.
with your turn?
Okay. I'm not gonna leave him. I'm still gonna stay on top of him, but I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. It's any creature I can see that I would like within a 5-foot emanation of myself needs to make a con save of 12 or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Okay. You, so right now, you are not adjacent to this creature. You'd
Okay.
like to position yourself.
I'm not within 5 feet. Like
You're within 5 feet is the creature that's been down
Okay.
and Koja.
That's
you
it.
can move around or you can, how do you see, you just got enough information.
Yeah.
Koja just, you can feel the whispers of a breath.
Right.
But he is absolutely out of it.
Okay.
Right in front of you is the creature that caused this, the one remaining creature that caused this. How do you imagine yourself getting close enough to this creature?
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving him. So I won't do that. I think I just give Leo guidance. And I'm not leaving Koja. I'm
Okay.
not gonna do it.
Do you do anything to position yourself?
I think if I'm still on top of Koja, I just like, if I can sense that he's okay, I'm just gonna like wrap my arms around him and I'm just gonna fully place my body on top of his body.
You roll yourself over onto Koja's side. The word of radiance, if you activate it from here, it would hit Koja as well.
Okay.
And it would hit the creature and it would hit Koja.
Okay.
And you, based on your messaging.
I can choose.
No, I don't think you
can't?
can. I think word of radiance is any creature around you.
Each creature that I can see of my choice.
Of your choice.
Of my choice.
Oh.
Of my choice.
Then that is absolutely true.
My choice.
Okay, so now I want to see how this plays out.
Okay.
Can you describe to me how it looks like you are on top of Koja. What is it that you do to roll yourself over? Walk me through this.
If I was straddling him, honestly, I kind of want to just like stay on top of him and maybe just like lean my back towards where the creature is. But like my arms are wrapped around his neck. I'm like a kid embracing their parent. Like I'm fully on top of him, and I think I just like concentrate really hard, and I just say like, stop, and I cast Word of Radiance.
Whoa. So.
Of my choice.
Yes.
We're big on consent here.
Yeah.
You throw yourself onto Koja, roll yourself over to be between him and this creature.
Yeah.
And although what your body is doing is tender and gentle and protective, what comes out of your voice is vicious and angry, and a burst of radiant energy emanates from
12,
you.
Con save 12 from you.
He rolls a.
No. What is that?
It's this one right here.
Yes! And that one!
A natural
Oh my gosh, thank God.
for his con save. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my God!
Come on, it has to
my
kill
God.
it. Has to kill it. It
taking a lot
has
of
to kill
damage.
it. It's taking so much damage.
Okay, 3.
Pretty tough.
3 radiant damage.
With 2 hit points left.
Oh, yes!
How does this take this creature down?
This burst of butterflies, these radiant stained glass butterflies just stick to his body and just like glow until he dies. Like,
these butterflies land on him, and they're like these mini bursts as this radiant energy starts to erupt on his body. His gaze never leaves you, Neza. As he tilts his head slightly while this is happening. You're not sure if this is confusion, if this is understanding. You're not sure if it's acceptance. But it was a response to what you said to him earlier. And then he falls as if he's been turned on. And we
Jesus.
are out
Christ.
of combat.
Oh my God.
Wake up.
come on.
It's quiet. Time moves. Very strange here. Pitch black stretches infinitely all around you. The sound of your labored breath lingers in the air for a moment as if it is slowed in time, and the beating of your heart does so as well. Breath, your heart, Koja. Breath, your heart. Side by side. Like 2 different layers of the same thing. And that is where our remembering lingers for now. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. See you next time.